Sorry everyone, give me a sec, I have to start a new stream because that one messed up. Alright, sorry everyone, I had to start a new stream because the thing was, it wasn't even that my stream messed up. No, it was something went wrong with my PS5. But since I was streaming directly from it, that also means I had to start a new stream from that. It was like my PS5 froze, but I don't even know why. Like Defense Force been so lively, what's going on? I hope I didn't miss anything. You know what? We can look up online later if I missed anything of that, I guess. If I did, I'm very sorry, chat. Look around and see what the soldiers know. You know what? I'll just look now. Googling quickly, see if I missed anything, and I'll just tell you guys. Chap Z chap no season 2 chapter 3. Talking with creeps of the annoying general. Got interrupted. Don't back down. Your arrangements are reasonable. Maybe create or refine us. All right. No, I didn't miss anything. Well, luck. Alright, so now we just talk to people. Oh, a new face, and non-uniform either. You must be the outside help for the, what was it? Apostle Squad? Oval Squad, asshole. Give me a sec, guys. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Good news, it is working. Oh no, you can hear the echo. Oh wow, I did not realize how much you can like hear me breathing and hear the like and also hear when I say the testing 1 2 3, it's like tuh. Testing, 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 testing. Ticka-tacka-ticka-tape. Okay, so the ticka-tacka-ticka-tape. That actually made it sound not as bad with the T's. Also, I realized from the other statement that when I start struggling, I immediately default to going to like. Like Zoink Scoop! That was in a Shaggy voice. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Like Zoinks, guys! Whatever, I'm going to get back to the game now. Sorry. That was probably a bit of a weird tangent. Ah, a new face and not in uniform either. You must be the outside help. Right, I read that. Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played a part. Stand your ground. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? It's weird for like the happy beach music to be the thing playing. That squad was first to break into the Exalted headquarters, and this time we're gonna take all the credit, asshole. Well, do you have anything to say? Tell me. We should have wiped out that scum a long time ago. They threw Wi-Fi planets into total chaos, and the poor workers paid the price for it. Just a soldier. Another soldier. If all the squad hadn't broken through head on, our plan to strike from the flag wouldn't have gone nearly as smoothly. They're the ones who put in the work and got results. Can we get most of the credit? Oh, someone's not a dick. I wonder what other types of soldiers we got. You got anything to say? No? Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. You're really laying it on thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the Mayor and Defense Force matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident, as its pharaoh had handed over to the Exalts, which are in fact Porcelumic's property. It's quite the haul. Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. That doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally, I'm pleased you made it in one piece. About all that stuff, it's true that certain individuals within Porcelumix, including Mr. Furrow and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltis. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Furrow is now in custody. With the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates to escape into the Hollow. Porcelumix is clean of any further criminal associations. Regarding the so-called obscure devices, while they were created to Furrow's dealing with the Exaltis, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they'll belong to the company. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes. Colonel Zolde stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going as far as to order an evacuation of Wayfay Peninsula for public safety. Oh, that's the other reason why we're not able to go down. It's like, no one's gonna be there and we don't want to bother programming that. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wayfay Peninsula. That was the wrong connotation, sorry. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wayfay Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Well, then. These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. What's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key members of the Exaltus have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. I never thought victory would come so easily. The Exaltus won't be that easy. Yeah, also, we know we did not take out their boss. You faced the Exaltus more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down minor outlaw groups. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking your intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. She's already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wayfay Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Did the Colonel know about the risks of this Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to camp with the captain. Want to join us for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, found yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. Noble squad filled into the quarters. Troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltus, the threat that plagued Wayfay Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
What a dick. Cheers rise up from gathered soldiers.
For our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Cheers are up once more.
I hate to be that guy, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers. A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltus stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltus leaders are still at large. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltus will remain a threat until they're eliminated. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Yishan Sufu, and the Exaltus suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunkwei Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right.
Don't be evil, Isolde.
In any case, we've dealt
Or don't go down
the
Dark Avenger path.
And after
Don't
fighting on
Sasuke
the
it.
verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders, so even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us. I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
I guess she wouldn't be working with them if she issued a emergency. Based on everything, right? To stop moving forward. I guess she wouldn't have ordered an evacuation if she was working with the Exaltus, right? Because they would probably want more people to be in proximity, but I don't have a feeling. I don't think this is going to end well for Isolde. She's obviously too unique of a character design to just... Yeah, she's just the boss. And, like, people need to die in this, and as a non-combatant, I have a feeling she's one of the choices. Like, she's like, I'm not unique looking enough. Like, when they introduced her, I'm like, you're too unique to not be important. But you're also to not be important in a reoccurring character, but you're not unique enough to be a playable character. Or a shopkeep or something, so you're probably here to die at some point. Kind of like with the detective, like the police chief, where the second they introduced him, like it wasn't just the trope of, well, if you're dealing with corrupt government officials, the corrupt police chief is one of the first. It was like, alright, your design is way too unique for you to not be used as an important character, but still too boring to be an actual playable character, so like, yeah, you're fucked. The colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Tops is here to see you. From Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics, you'll just have to go see for yourself. Damien! My good man. My man.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltus stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Did we skip some of his dialogue? I feel like we skipped some dialogue.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque's summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Well...
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. But if it's to keep you...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the savior he was talking about. It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
The what? Like the Santa,
Nice
bad
to meet you, Miss
Santa
Zhao.
guy?
The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time,
What does that mean?
clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Hopefully she'll
Although
turn
he's
out to
not
be a
really
savior.
friend, I do have some understanding of the way Damien does things. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who would never cross the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Mr. Wise.
Are they right now? Captain Snap turns, walks off with Damien in tow. We have a small stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. I guess he was supposed to look disheveled, but again, he only has one character model. That's the other issue of them always only having one character model, and they don't look different. So when he suddenly started talking disheartened and stuff, I'm like, what? Why? Also, again, not helped by the fact that I think we missed some dialogue. Anyways, I'm just waiting for all the shit to hit the fan. Please don't moan like that. Proxy, it's not time to sleep yet. Came all this way with the squad. Proceed to invite you to our special nighttime operation. Special night op? Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Shh. Move quietly. Just like a sniper. Try and creep behind. Sorry, guys.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
Is this a regular thing?
It's not what it looks like, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me.
What does that
First
mean?
of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Okay, Trigger.
Then,
God damn.
Roxy should also share the responsibility.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in.
Also, lemon flavored chips, that sounds disgusting. I find deep in Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, returned squad scan. Just
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust you, Orphe. Just like you trust Captain Magus. Come to think of it, you and Magus make quite the unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that. Can I
So we finally
trust
get to
you,
know what she is.
Proxy?
You
You
can.
can trust me.
Oh yeah, I was
Just
just
like how
saying you
trust
can.
Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission.
Why are you a test tube baby?
In the
I
disaster
thought we already had that with
11 years
Soldier
ago,
11.
New
Now they-
Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
I would not call it soul.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse?
Doesn't that mean you should sound like Captain Magus without the robotic filter? Also, I'll be honest, I'm going the Soma approach. A backup of your conscience is not the same person, and that unless they actually figured out souls are real and downloaded your soul into that gun, it's not Magus. Magus died. This is just the person with all the memories and personality of Magus prior to the back.
All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life.
No, I think the Ethereals did
But
that
Captain
for her
Magus
behind
never
them.
cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust.
I'm guessing not from Oval
Still,
Squad.
I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again,
I'm sorry, Orphe.
you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Okay. That was kind of heavy. I wonder what that was all about. Hey, Soldier 11, how's it going? No talk? Alright, well. Guess it's to sleep for real this time. You have anything to say, me? No? Communication with HDD is established. A calculation's going fair.
Have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Wise, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Unexpected challenge.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations. So Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without order. Could you send a message to Yishuan Sufu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Sufu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Wise needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Yishuan Sufu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue him quickly. P.S. Stay low-key and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Aren't you exaggerating things?
Over-exaggerating a little?
We're talking about the safety of Waibei Peninsula here. So what if it's a little exaggerated?
Feels, in hindsight, I just realized the whole thing is mainly about the backstory of Orphe. It's more about Orphe and Magus. Feels kind of odd in retrospect, considering it's like that Seed was the character that unlocked first.
All we can do now is pray that Rinquay Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
About to fall asleep, the familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Just Qingming bird. Chirp, 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 chirp. Even suddenly dim speaks nice, you don't feel afraid. Come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. Body feels weightless like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in the lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. This
I think I just
Swabian
had a
temple?
dream. Am I still dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
Swabian
My
temple?
disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Wise is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent.
Oh my
and
god.
that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Wise's sister.
Bell!
By the way, your dear sister is here too.
I've noticed.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Wise just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Oh, thank God he's on. What's it?
Did Yishuan Sufu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Wise. What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all...
That's right.
Okay,
your
it wasn't that
seniors are
bad.
here.
I had the intel calculated by Fairy along with all the company speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Wise get some proper rest first.
I guess talk to my sister first. This job has really been tough on you, Wise. Seeing your sister is the best. The proxy right out there, seeing your sister is nothing. Oh, seeing your sister is the best. The proxy without their seeing your sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers. How dare they lock up my junior? How's she a senior and I'm a junior? Senior. Senior. How is she a senior and I'm a junior? You still got your senior oh my god, he's doing the anime glasses pose. You still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately. Something bad is about to happen. I'm having those unsettling feelings right now. I think Isolde is gonna die. Oh god, would she be the boss? That would actually maybe explain why they don't have her thing up yet, because usually it's like, they usually add a thing for the new character. Why is this boss not up yet? It's just like, oh, they don't want to reveal who it is yet. Whenever I'm on missions in my asthma-dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about your senior sister, my sister. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, Senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall in. Shifu can handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We've still got Shifu. Explain the whole situation to her. The lives of Weifei Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the defense force refuses to step in, then you will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at the Suibin Temple, you might need some reinforcements. Before Yishuan can finish off, an angry shout outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Port Temple Gate can't withstand the force of uninvited guests. Crack open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Suibian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the defense force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
Hold on 1 second.
Update on that baby I was selling on Redbubble. He is no longer for sale because he recently won the world title, and I now acknowledge him as my child. Congrats on winning, son.
Man, most of the popular ones are from years ago. Considering that is others like popular, but Sorry, I got curious and wanted to check something.
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Weifei Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Damn, Yishuan, I didn't realize how broken you were.
This unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Bathan, is currently
under your protection. You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
I mean, if she can kick all your asses, definitely.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
No, I wasn't.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason. You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I think I'm absolutely
Can't say
certain.
I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Rinquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Wise, I just received an alert from Barry.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
I don't know.
Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice?
I don't think I've ever heard that phrase in the game.
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltus in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltus control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltus operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
And let's move out. Obel Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Oh, I forgot my sound.
Disobeying
Hello.
orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case,
kinda cares
the
about
attack
something.
plan
Hold
and the
on.
operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obel Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the Obel Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Ah, yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
No, whatever. I'll try that later. Okay, there are still people here. Why is there a yellow thing? Also, oh no, there are still people. Up yet, Proxy? I guess I'll talk to you later. Oh, you're the yellow.
Don't underestimate old things. They take time to show their true value. The same goes for friendships. Both must witness.
How about up? And I guess we'll talk to C now. Hey there, Proxy. Good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's Grand Escape strategy meeting. Fine. If you want the doll version, I'm here to bring you to the strategy meeting. Indeed, about civilian evacuation or whatever. Let's go now. I'll finish this all at once. It's ending tonight. I'll be right back. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Squad member proceed. All members of Obo's squad are present. Please begin the operation briefing, Colonel. Away from the Colonel, the rowdy ranks of soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Waifei Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Obo Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now, and there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Waifei. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights. We're moving them into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obo Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
I thought they'd already been evacuated, honestly.
Squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
I'll keep an eye on the captain. I won't let Obo Squad go off script.
Why do I get the feeling something is going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure the proxy stays safe, Magus.
Of course. The proxy's a VIP under our protection. Aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. All right then. I'll go get the executives sorted for VIP evac. Obel Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde.
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel. If I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
Zombies dismissed. That goes through the square. The soldier. Everyone gets ready.
Roxy!
The way
Why are
you're
you being-
sneaking around whispering like that, it obviously looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too
Captain's
Isn't the
literally
captain
right there.
always right behind you? Why bother sending you over to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Thanks so much for the others. Head towards the cable car station. Let's go join them and see what they're whispering about. Evacuation? Is that big hole going to split the Fahrenheit? My whole livelihood is here. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. Okay, that was wrong voice. You young folks don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up the business? Try to stay calm. Work with the defense force and leave Wayfay Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days and you can all come right back. I'll never get the voices right on prediction. Or predict the right voices for which characters. Don't push, don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let them go first? Mommy. Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. What an asshole. Please follow the evacuation order and return the rejoin the evacuation group at once. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Attention, citizens. Due to potential disaster risks in the Lemmian Hollow, please cooperate with the Defense Force and evacuate Salem Heights in an orderly manner. Citizens, please active. Blah 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 blah. They're saying evacuate. So, I wonder. Oh, because I'm in action, that's why. Hey, guys. You got that right, Proxy? Opal Squad roll during the retreat is stand by for rapid deployment. In other words, if we sneak into Hollow Operation now, no one will catch us. Sneak into the Hollow? No, we're covertly going in there to investigate the safety of the citizens of Wayfay Peninsula. The captain's right. There's bound to be confusion during an evacuation, and that's our perfect window to move in. Commander Isolde's arrangements just happen to work in our favor. Do you think she already knows about us? She's got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, we'll take the heat for defying orders. Time is of the essence. Get ready and let's move out, Proxy. Hey, some more combat. Crowd gathers at the cable car, evacuating Salem Heights under the direction and support of the defense and force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then. We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through!
Cut it out! The evacuation order's been planned long in advance. You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it!
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Wi-Fi Peninsula has opened its door to us, just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph. Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
Right, so her name is probably like Orpheus Magus. And she goes by the nickname Orpheus because she's like, I want to be distinct and not be Orpheus because I don't feel like I should be Orpheus. And she's still Magus because it's like just Magus now. Orpheus died.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltist slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of a base much earlier.
The fissure is close by, but Barry's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Hey! Combat.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
Oh.
Now we just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon to fool me, are you? Did you already have a map with the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Hey, no need to question my professional skills as a proxy, okay? Still, these data errors feel a little too organized to be natural. It's almost like someone deliberately set up this puzzle.
Okay, I now see what the Grand High Priest, or whatever their name was, Grand Exaltus, what that the person talking to Sarah was actually doing. Also, I just realized how weird Sarah is, because that's just a random white lady name in this game where people at least, like,
operating protocol.
I feel like the next most, like, very generic white...
seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all thanks to their engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be crucial for that.
I feel like even that... Oh, they left very clear comments in the code. Feels weird.
might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
I think I might have missed my timing. So, chat? Non-existent chat. What was I talking about? Right. I don't get... Game? There it is. As I was saying, Dang, can I break in there? I don't think I can. Nope. That was a waste of time. So as I was saying, it's like, yeah, I just realized, like, sure, Bella's kind of normal, but it's like, I feel like you don't hear it as much. Nicole's a pretty generic name, but like, the woman who's just like named Sarah, especially for like an evil member of a cult, is just like, ah yes, the evil high-ranking cultist, Sarah. Not even like spelled weird, but it's just pronounced Sarah, like Sarah, C-E-R-A. Where it's just like where it's like, you would just pronounce it like a very generic name, but it's spelled like that. No, it is just S-A-R-A-H. Sarah. I'm Sarah, the evil cultist. To be fair, maybe the other names are also pretty standard, generic names. A lot of the more... I assume they're in Mandarin, since I think Hoyo is... Since I think the Hoyo company is Chinese, if I'm correct. So I assume they're they're like traditionally Chinese names. So they might also be very generic names, but it is just funny for one of them to just be Sarah. Nothing here. Okay, I spent too much time on this. It should not have taken this long. But I, like, SP'd twice, and... I'm gonna just take this. This feels like it's meant to be a distraction. Like, instead of being a puzzle that you can blitz through if you really want to, it's literally just walk down this long hallway, take up the slow elevator, and go up these stairs that are inconvenient. Like the embodiment of, we are trying to keep you busy.
Pinpointing Fisher coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there!
Well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Oval Squad. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning Exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the Exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the one Commander Lorenz designated as a restricted operative. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive
Proxy.
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh? Don't you think, Captain Magus?
I'm taking the heat.
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Oval Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too, so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus!
Forget the orders. I did inform Oval just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
No.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. The Defense Forces commanders have a problem with it.
Threatening your comrades only adds to your offenses, Captain Magus. I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Asshole. I just want to grab this once more Magus before leading the squad away from the scene.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone.
Oh my god, no.
Onward to saving the world.
Now this really counts as disobeying
Now,
orders.
The squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little Proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the Hollow.
That's not what I'm worried about.
What I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Oval.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders. And I'll go to Isolda to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
Ah, it's adorable how they bicker.
Wise, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolda contacted Ishu and Shifu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the Hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Oh, that flower is gonna symbolically turn into something evil.
Let me explain.
It's gonna be like a weird plant ether creature.
Disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat!
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus, all those years ago.
Yeah?
We followed our orders, and our comrades died.
I will. Also, it's 11:30. Night. What this? I don't know what I'm... Sorry, I'm back.
And now, we can no longer stand by watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Isolde, why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time. I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
So,
Backstory.
your inspection has finally uncovered something.
You mean the truth about what happened all those years
Captain
ago?
Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital, due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians.
That is Isolde.
And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets. Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that. Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus?
Isolde, who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it? Answer me.
Captain Magus? Your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde!
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm? How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together...
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours, Magus!
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
We all lost so much. During the disaster, everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Waifei Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people, just like you, lost everything. Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu? But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obol squad, Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus.
How am I a part of this?
Seed, stop being comical.
Thank you, Proxy.
Does he have an earring on? What is that next to her face? Yeah? Be right back, chat. What did he do? What did he do?
Isolde, I won't let this go. As you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier. Keep moving forward, everyone. I'll take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we delay any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
Okay, that's ominous.
I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
I have to agree with you, Orphe. But our top priority now is to hit the Exalted's main base. No time to slow down.
Game. There it is. I was like, damn. Game? Okay, there it is. What is happening? I mean, I know ZZC takes a lot of storage, but damn.
Faithful servants. Let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
There sure are a lot of Exaltus rats hanging in here.
The Proxy's intel has been a huge help.
Keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them.
Trigger! Pincer attack!
There's no way out!
Fire!
Keep moving forward and take them all down.
It's been a while, Phaethon.
You certainly have. Villain.
How many of the Exaltist's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows?
Crimes? You mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one.
I'll be honest, I forgot she was here. I didn't think she would be here. When I was looking up if I missed a cutscene, I saw a spoiler, because of course when you look up a scene, they will put like the final boss in the fucking thumbnail, because who gives a shit about spoilers? I mean, I guess you're looking up the whole video, but still. That just came across your feed while you were searching. Anyways, side rant over. When I looked it up, it was like a very effeminate looking woman. But I did think even had like a hair covering an eye, so I'm like, oh god, Isolde's gonna go evil. Because it also fucking spoiled it by saying, Isolde kills the Quebec? Fuck! Sorry, don't listen to it. Okay, I've done the spoiling. I'm sorry, guys. I've messed this whole thing up. Anyways. My point is that I might not have to worry. I'll say this after, actually. My piece after. I should have done that in the first place.
I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Phaethon.
Ooh.
Captain Magus.
Finally getting under your
woman
skin.
is making personal attacks on the Proxy.
Let's kill her!
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your end,
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Avarok. I've got to admit, that one's hard to kill.
Overseer, that's what
Death
that
is a
person's name is.
cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times.
No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu.
Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city. Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted. Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names. The arduous journey to the Creator is always filled with sacrifice. The path back to the Master is always paved with blood and bones.
The Creator!
Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to the Creator.
Am I keeping up, Captain?
I'll pierce right through.
Eradication mode activated.
The target's exposed.
To destroy is to protect.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Device the exhaust used to you find within the core mechanism you find a device the exhaust is used to manipulate the miasma. This device discovered in the exhaust underground base. Core piece installed. Broadcast and you control the flow and form. It's likely an amplifier designed to boost the power of the miasma device, allowing multis to control and concentrate large amounts of miasma. Roar. And they can't break through either. The equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. It is to connect to your support would lead to corruption. The deception technique is used to believe me someone each one species left a skill for this. Can't do anything about these things right now. Let's focus our efforts on tracking down those bosses.
Line up. No pushing.
May the Creator refine us! Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator!
Thank you, Shifu.
The monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
Guys, we've got an emergency. Exalted priests and sacrifices are attacking Wi-Fi Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Our attack on the base in the Hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
Rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunquei Sump.
Ishu and Shifu and the other disciples are helping suppress the sacrifices in the main district. But there's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Phylum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
many residential areas near there.
Got it. Calculating a route from the Hollow back to Wi-Fi Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Once again, can't get to the bosses because assholes showed up. Game? There it is. You're finally back. Practicing being held back by your usual and usual notice, the more suddenly appear on a mountain path, but obscure the show devices there. Something's wrong with these older intel. Long story short, our main forces, Sweeping temple monsters, are all tied up fighting sacrifices from the city. The mountain road area wasn't assigned any defensive troops beforehand. The defenses there are severely lacking. No time to lose. Painful in person. I do call Mercury is cool too. You still have to serve the sentry on duty. Keep on defense force and keep it on blah blah blah. Alright, I don't think anybody here has anything interesting to actually say, so guess I'll just go keep some mission. You guys have anything interesting to talk about? No? You guys are all boring bunch of sticks in the mud.
Thanks to the support from Yunquei Summit, the sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the Mountain Road area, while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the mountain road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the mountain road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out!
Yunquei Summit holding Phelan Heights. Let's deal with those sacrifices on the mountain road. There are residential areas around the mountain road. Can't let the sacrifices unwind. If the unpleasant Major General and Lucro are backing from that way as well, we can't just stand by and watch them die. Attack now. Man, if I'm not doing a combat mission, it's pretty rare for the... I mean, I actually need to, like... Combat!
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
Roger that, Captain.
Anyone over here?
There aren't many residents near the highway. Otherwise, this would have been a real problem.
Or ahead of adjusting for wind.
There's an ambush in the tunnel!
What an ugly bunch!
The people on the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix.
Okay, they're dead.
Those monsters. Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No. They weren't ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them!
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
Judging by her clothing, she's from Porcelumex. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumex executives.
Though I really can't stand those people, they didn't deserve this.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumex for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumex's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Isolde, what are you saying?
Oh no, she's going evil.
The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumex's Lucro. Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
Even if they were guilty, they should have at least stood trial.
Forget it, Proxy! Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, and tops. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured, and how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun. We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why of all times would you reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex? The one who deliberately withheld support from our unit to cover up the bribery!
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
Isolde?
The lives lost, my years of suffering, this ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
Magus, now's not the time to lose your head. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Stop and think about the timing. Why would she drop all this now? She's deliberately steering you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that? She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well.
Is he not here? You've been fighting with him.
Comforting speeches anyway. If you've made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping, saying all these useless things. But you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Huh, Morphe?
Open your eyes, Magus. You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk. If anything, you and I are the real companions here. And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love. But you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. Now you want us to just stand here and do nothing? All so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
We're still
on a mission.
Here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the ethereals as we go. Obel Squad, gear up and get ready.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices.
Eliminate the nearby Obscura to cut off the source of threat.
That was... I'm sad now because I'm like, oh god, she's gonna... Oh, okay, I didn't think that would work. And she's gonna go full evil.
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in intel. Proxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura?
And then C, then B, then A, and E is here. And good to go.
There are Obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things!
The outside residential area through here.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Monsters that can operate outside the hull. Truly terrifying weapons.
They enter the city.
We won't let that happen.
I've been on standby for a long time.
Alright.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Hey, there's the asshole. And he's dead.
Oh?
Here's some Porcelumix. And this body is Lucro. Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failed op report. Really, they don't look very, like, because it's so toned down, it's just like, oh yeah, sure, very violent, very deadly, very bloody.
Hit for balance, Orby! Cover me, Orby! Crossfire!
Dante.
You're the ladies from the Defense Force. There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
Okay, Dante?
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here?
Wise, you're here too? I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside. Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Siloon Bay, but I got stuck here.
It's alright, Dante. The defense...
You know this little one?
This is Dante from Siloon Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
He used to be?
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. So his family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa, you must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's got to be waiting for you at home.
We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better? I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom. That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunque Summit will keep you and your mom safe.
Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
All right, let's keep moving.
Squad order Scott keeps marching. Their target, Major General Lorenz.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz, I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything reckless.
Direction Lorenz evacuated and right, Magus. You have to stay calm. That's not the time to pull the trigger. Okay, Seed, you're in a chipper mood for this whole situation. Both the truth and my enemy right before my eyes. How could I truth and hatred are too heavy to bear. Game. Because I'm streaming. Alright, there it is. Are we near a beach? I thought we were going up a mountain path. How did we end up here? Wait, isn't this... So going... Maybe we head... I assume we were heading up the mountain path. Maybe we were heading down, I guess? Yeah, now that I think about it, I guess we were going down, not up. I assume they'd be going upwards, but... Morpheus Magnus stands for Major... confronting him with all these accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. Well, I can still hold myself back. I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Such groundless accusations are enough to get... Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and...
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence? Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
What are you
That's an
threatening?
outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative...
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Obel Squad, as he finishes speaking, Magus turned quickest, but you can pull him.
Captain Magus.
You made the right choice.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might...
He made a fair point. I have my squad members, but I and Isolde couldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later. After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir. No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes? Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep, I kept it for you.
I have my doubts about Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect it to go this far. Honestly, I feel like that was expected. Like, I assume the reason why the mountain path was unguarded was setup. Like, they took the path that was least dangerous but it was actually the most dangerous path. And they all died. She's been hiding a fierce need for revenge beneath. Oh, she. Magus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been time. But it's not fit to Magus and Orphe right now. Let's go check on the others instead. Colonel Zolder, who'd have thought that beneath the common exterior burns a fierce flame than Captain, see the mentor she trusts the most to act like that. She must be taking it really hard. I believe in the Captain. She's got a heart of steel and a body to match. I trust in her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the Captain's orders before making our next move. All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contaminated obscura. Since something was wrong in the hollow, then I heard gunfire from Salmon Bay against rushed over here with your senior disciples. So just now killed their own superior? That's mutiny, isn't it? Very obstinate. She seemed like a straight arrow. Can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, were you speaking with glance at Shifu? I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Something's off with Lemmian Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. Imagine that Opal Squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after his superior. Lucro, the executive officer for Porcelumix, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Was it an accident? Intentional or not? I'm in White Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into Porcelumix's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There's a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery, and when you know it, they both end up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus' place. Whether it was too harsh is still up for debate. Right now, the bigger concern is that Porcelumix needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. Some call Krampus' action a reckoning, and I can't help but feel that the Defector acted for the very same reason. Standing by shore, the wind on the ocean, drowning pulse of heart, our machine frame. Furious alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels. Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde, she...
I never imagined that Isolde could have been planning something like this all along. It's really not like her at all.
I feel like this was the obvious point, even without being spoiled.
Some time now.
Like, I picked up on like, oh, you're gonna be evil or at least do something fucked up and it's gonna be sad.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated, but the situation in the Hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier, after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally paved the way for Isolde's revenge. And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I've got your back.
Supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
11 years ago, the Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yi Xuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready!
Lemming Hollow is active. It's a high risk of secondary disasters or even a direct eruption. Could only Zolda disappeared in the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have a reason to bring her back. Oboe Squad, gear up and get ready. Here comes, I'm assuming, the final round of fights. Maybe now we'll actually get to use an ultimate, because, like, I am not needing to use the ultimates for these. I think part of it is that since they're not connected, like, by the time I rack up ultimate, it's like, I'm almost done with this round. I'm like, nah, I can't with the ultimate.
The miasma inside the hollow is gathering around that tower.
Seed is just stretching her arms like, oh, this is gonna be fun. I don't know the guy's name, but like, you are not even a playable character yet. Why are you here?
If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
And let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Probably.
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque's summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path? And why?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltist, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Oboe Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
Alright. Sarah?
These devices are converging the miasma in a single location.
Maybe sick. Even my work cut out. Me trying to disperse it. Second hollow. Just deactivating this one likely won't be enough. And now we need to focus on the places where the access gathering and eliminate whatever threat is left in
These
there.
devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent...
Pastor, look around me. Please. Alright. Oh, now you're open.
I'll watch over you.
I'm not late, right?
Oh wow, I didn't...
Roll speed transition!
There's a trace of miasma behind all that junk near the elevator. Power up the elevator and assess the situation.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
Key combination. Alright, come on. Where, how do I... Oh, like that. Three, 7, 5, 2.
It took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
Is it my turn?
I've already pinpointed Sarah and Mevarok's trail. But something about Mevarok's presence feels oddly familiar.
3752.
Master Ishwan, can you lock onto Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat for the Exalted?
Oh god, she is evil. She's working with them, isn't she? Smashing 2 seconds needs authorization. Wave. Get to the gate inside the energy field. Shut down the shield and get the ID card. Where is it? Alright. Disable. Ah, sweet. Oh, you're also a siren.
I've spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Mevarok are close by.
Jason's platform above. Let's gear up and continue the attack. Ah, no.
Over
Just
there.
keep making things
It's a
work.
beam from a miasma device.
Let's pulverize them.
Step back. Let me handle this.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going.
Keeping up, Captain? Let's into that. They're activating the device.
This time. What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction, disaster, chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light? You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphe,
Read that letter,
don't
huh?
waste your time with her.
Ugh,
Sacrifices must be made, and sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. Just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
There are high-ranking exaltists. Swiftly distance yourself and head toward an unremarkable precision nearby.
She's trying to run away again.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
Are you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
Shiryan is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma, and right to Isolde.
Team splits into two groups, each one leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest of the team advances towards the heart of the underworld.
To the skies!
My soldiers. Their uniforms. They're from 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Neverok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus?
Oh, damn!
Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
Colonel Isolde?
I did not. I mean, I saw that coming right when she showed him, like,
the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Neverok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force, or Mevarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you?
But damn. Probably should have made that connection. And it's just like, oh, like, obviously hidden identity because we can't know who they are. And then, I don't know, who's the most significant female character introduced that we... Like, I figure, like, okay, yeah, she's evil, right? I knew she was evil. I got it on vibes. I'm like, maybe she's just tragic. No, she's going full psycho. She's probably evil. And I was right. She's evil.
The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game. You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Phaethon. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Waifei Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired.
You killed a lot of innocent people. Like, I'll be honest, even when you shot your commander, I was still, like, kinda on your side in the context. I'm like, I mean, I feel like she might be misdirecting it a bit. I don't know if every single one of those executives was there at the time. And also, like, probably should, but, like, this also means you were responsible for the past two events. Like, you were working with the cultists, so that means you did, like, child experiments and shit. You are, like, a comically evil villain.
But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
I don't know, this kind of feels like the the Killmonger from Black Panther situation, where it's just like, oh shit, maybe we made our guy too right. So how do we justify it? I don't know, they killed a person? Right, but like, maybe a bit more extreme? Alright, they're the evil cultists. I mean, it's a good twist. I didn't see it coming, mainly because I'm like, didn't think they would make her that evil.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military, and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds. Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
Grinding my ass upstairs up inside Isolde. Someone who was casting techniques in Noble Squad to retreat. Oh, that's actually neat. It's like there's water on the screen.
Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Also, how long has the cult been operating?
Side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing.
I picked the weirdest character to be the lead because he's just like,
Point of the
I'm
miasma lies
not
just
involved in
ahead of us.
any of this, la-di-da-di-da. I'm the funny character in this situation.
This is the first time I've ever realized how hard it can be to confront someone.
Does the tactical handbook happen to include countermeasures for situations like this?
It would sure be nice if it did.
Anything up here? Nope. Nope.
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crimes.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once was, I won't let her get away with it.
Count on me, Senior.
Colonel Isolde, you have committed a serious crime.
Of like being, you know,
With
the
our operation and return to New Eridu with us to face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge.
yeah, that's the other thing. What are you doing at this point?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be
Okay.
honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc? Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok?
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Probably when you start killing innocent people.
Even if it was for the sake of revenge, why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love? These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
I don't know, I feel like...
Isolde, they're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
Like, this is tragic.
I've already come this far. So
Why
let's
is it
skip the
cold?
empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells. Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
Well, here comes the real boss fight. Game. Game. There it is.
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Careful!
Hold the formation! Keep the proxy safe!
We've already chosen different paths. So there's no point in looking back now!
Yeah, I was thinking since I've already did this transformation into the area, what would it look like again? But it's like, oh, different thing too, I guess.
You're not the same flame you once were. You don't deserve the name I gave her. Maggot!
Well, oh, there you go.
Creator of all things, grant me your grace!
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
My ass is gathering around her.
Maximum firepower!
Affirmative!
Need a shower? It's raining show!
What did that say? Chain.
Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Well then, be washed away by the great rain! This hatred is boundless!
Damn, I didn't.
Swift yet still.
Resistance is futile.
The miasmic shield broken.
The enemy's weakened. Now's our chance.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Strength and finesse. What's that line again? Sharp one.
Full salvo, Seed Senior!
Cycle of yin and yang. Release. Evil shall be purged.
Tactical strategy. Torture!
Good girl.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way! The flames of vengeance have been burning inside you and me.
But these flames
Shouldn't be weapons of consuming you!
I didn't expect to be in trouble.
The miasma's clearing.
Isolde.
He really feels like a weird character to play.
Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
I think you mean us.
Right. Us.
I wonder if it'll be a one-on-one fight. That'd be interesting. Look at happy. Or as angry as usually does after a victory. They're more sarcastic in the sense of happy and mad. Sometimes with the more things happy and mad, it makes it like it's like it's not quite the same. Speaking and never laughed smugly. And you know what God is angry at Captain Agus. I never had conversation like you do with Captain Agus horses. So I'm in trouble. Superior who laughs smugly all the time and needs comfort with. Sometimes I wish Senior would need me the way Captain Agus needs horses. Between the Commander Isolde and Captain Agus, the connections between people are so much more complicated than the ones between metal and the electric currents. It was a tough fight. The only man to defeat it so easily because of Ishwan's help. Other than defeating her, you prefer to save it, though, right? But just like she said, she's gone too far down the wrong path to turn back now. Irreversible regrets have a way of sticking with you to the very end. I've always had a question I wanted to ask you. I proved to you, Sean. I never found the right moment. Hey, don't let your doubts affect your battle with her. Let to go bury this time and stage. 11 years back, the Junkers of a mystic who stepped in front of people and save us. White Aaron's soul was just like yours, but they are different. If I remember correctly, she was also the highest preceptor of the Junkers summit back then. Precious thing. You don't like preceptor of the Junkers summit. Many of those people being cultivated to Zero Hollow and died fighting to protect the city. Saved so many people. Like you were among them, that's a blessing in itself. Your sister? To be honest, I've always felt some resentment towards High Priest Yu Shang. I blamed her for not saving my Tommy, believing me to survive in this broken body. It was so that I've taken it out on you at times. Not being selfish, I just Yu Shang gave it, including her life. Just like my comments did, that I and many others could have another chance to choose. Don't be too hard on yourself. You endure unimaginable pain and paid at an enormous price. No one could demand that you remain composed and rational. Where the most of the chance that sister gave you, you made the right choice. Go make the final choice to bring the story to its close. we've come so far. I never thought it would come to this. Maybe it's my fault as Prophecy for not guiding this story to its proper end. You haven't failed us, Prophecy. I believe you led us to the right place, just as promised. Don't you agree with that, Magnus? Maybe? It might not be a proper ending, but I still believe this is the right place. Result, they found a proxy who cleared the way. We've made it to the right place too. That's not what a proxy is for. Whoever grips the guiding rope already knows exactly where they're headed.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh?
I've told you before, installing those unnecessary emotion chips isn't worth the trouble.
How can having a heart ever be unnecessary? Our hearts have been beating together since the day we were born, Captain Magus. I share the rhythm of your heartbeat as well.
That's a pretty cheesy line, Orphe. But I understand how you feel.
That's the hat. I was like looking from the front. I'm like, is that a
Colonel
Well.
Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe.
Literally someone needs to.
It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson. Tactical strategy. Faithful duel.
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope both of you, have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphe.
I'll do my best.
Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved. One still stuck in the past. Might be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness?
Huh?
Aren't you the one who saved me from despair? It's my turn to wake you up! Tactical strategy!
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge. Or closure. No matter what. There's no going back.
You're right. There's no going back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
People behind you, but you've lost so many. difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Orphe!
Is it Danny?
Isolde!
Oh, damn.
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Isolde!
Colonel!
Damn.
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have everything I've lost. You've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here.
I mean, you did turn out to be way more evil than I thought.
It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
His only corrupted my asset to the point of near complete crystallization. Shatters in the air in the hollow. God damn. Feel like that would have been an interesting scene to show us. What was that? I think maybe because I was in the middle of fighting, so that was like her getting hit. And it's like, now we don't have to have her body just like there. Like, she's gone forever. Just ignore the corpse. I mean, she's dead, but kind of feels weird when this game won't exactly show people in real bad states. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin. But I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't let Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
And why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Watch out, Proxy!
Is that Teacher?
Is that where her corpse was?
Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, wise. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from when we were separated from Teacher?
You and your sister must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher?
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it? What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and Teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way Teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that Teacher is seeking? What in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind. Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Faithless.
It shatters and fades. However, may I ask what the Exaltus exactly Teacher is? These suspicions will remain unknown, lingering in the Hollow, on the path which my miasma retreats to evacuate the Hollow alongside Obel's squad. Game? Okay, now we've dealt with the main Exaltus, so I'm like, is this the end of Season 2? Week passes after you finish clearing out the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Fear and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still could recreate the Hollow environment where Teacher's illusion appeared, based on the fluctuation of time. There's something inherent in you, why start a reaction from the miasma. The illusion said, we still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. Yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us. Like that look and voice. So our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltus. She must have had her reasons. Also, that means the Exaltus existed before Isolde, right? This does make sense. It feels like they've been around for a while. I'm like, how long? There's no way Isolde just immediately made this plan. Big trouble, there's a bunch of tough soldiers at the gate asking if it's the defense force. I'll go deal with them. Got some people, I'll leave them to you. Ah, these tough looking people. That site turned out to be Obel Squad.
Proxy! Proxy! It's been a while.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible! Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news is, I don't have to share a desk with these two.
Oh,
and there's more good
Seed.
news.
Yeah, the
They gave
comic
us an
relief.
extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior Defense Force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
All those years ago has finally come to
So
light.
the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Wi-Fi Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force headquarters also disciplined
Okay, so we are agree they should have
several
died.
high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumex and the Exaltus experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumex and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death. Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
I guess this does explain why their sacrifices have to be willing, and why they kind of made these weird caveats for why the head Exaltus didn't technically orchestrate the last two big plans. Because technically it was that rogue doctor who was trying to appeal to her that had all those workers be used in experiments, not the Exaltists themselves. Though she still got involved, I guess, because it was well, I still have to fucking deal with it. And then in the next one, technically speaking, while they worked together, the Exaltists didn't have anything to do with the child experiments. That was all Porcelumex. Still.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Obel Squad did disobey orders. You won't...
There's no reason to punish someone for doing...
Although the Obel Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Surviving in the grown-up world, it may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was...
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you invest...
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Waifei Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town since we've been granted extended leave. I plan to relax and unwind...
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
From my thing, Proxy. Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Isolde's documents. We found this. Commander Isolde left it for you, Proxy. Letter bearing the seal of Obsidian Division. This is a private letter left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. They leave. Left behind in your hand. Open the envelope. Consult it to Wise. Mr. Wise, that day when you and Orpheus were arguing who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering, deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. At some point I drowned myself in guilt and remorse, now I suppose. I'm writing because I refuse self-respect. And not just for my own sake of justice, so I hope you hear me out. Lawrence Liquid did was so long ago, even though I gathered as many old case files as evidence, I still couldn't be sure that it would be enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of Mirrodin long ago. To get closer to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltus, and from then on I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltus, and Porcelumex, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops sent to protect the citizens in order to recover valuable porcelain stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltus Overseer. Inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply picked whoever was most useful in achieving their goals. As I accepted this power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization. We gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Oh, of course we did. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bones. My time is running out. Yeah, she was dying. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Luca and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits porcelain could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from my asthma, myself among them. And this time, I've collected ample evidence to prove the corruption and callous disregard for human life. We saw it all at the public protest. Trials ever obstructed, stand as key witness as the mayor's representative, and bring justice to the souls of a new editor. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. Nothing but a miserable creature of wrath. Of wraith? Is that a misspelling, or this miserable creature of wraith of phrase? You should have died long ago, kept alive by the hatred that fuels my revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as the power to see from them still resides in my left hand, I will... Express has been torn away. So the one to be witness to help of it, Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltus and the Creator, and whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orpheus Magnus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Belle was cut off, but I head back and talk with her. We feel about what to do next. So one clues about where your teacher went? Just one bad thing after another. We still have no clue where Ron is. She already searched every corner of the hollow about the only thing to do is drag out and give the Creator a good beating. We didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If Senior Brother falls into the hands of Exaltus remnants, it'll be dangerous. Don't worry about them. Junior Brother Ron is super capable. He and Junior Sister are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me, I don't know who that is. He's even more reliable than your big sis Fufu. He'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. You're right, Fu. Seeing your brother in crazy summer won't go down that easily. That night, the night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted? Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, but even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
I knew this guy was gonna turn evil too. God damn it. Swimming has been recorded and can be viewed in the archive. Ah, the archive. But hey, we're done. So yeah. I mean, I figured she was going to go evil from the second I saw her in like chapter 1, I'm like, or chapter 2, I'm like, there's no way that she's gonna stay, that this is not a villain. Like I said. But I was surprised to find out that she was the cult leader. In hindsight, it should have been obvious, like, alright, the cult leader is a character clearly, but they're disguised, which could have been an aesthetic, but it's like, everyone else just kind of gets to show their person up front, so it feels weird. But yeah. I guess we don't know how much of the exact activities of the cult she is responsible for, but it still feels like being the head of that cult, like, just carries way more, like, you really went over the board just to essentially just kill those two. Like, at some point you did just go full, I'm gonna kill everyone, but yeah. Still, all in all, not a bad mission. It's very, I guess, yeah, it's not a logical decision, but hey, someone triggered by grief and who is undoubtedly bad because they're kind of like, yeah, what you did wasn't good. Like, it was one thing to kill the corrupt people, but like, she clearly went overboard with it. I guess what can you say, Hills? But fuck, that sucks. Guess it shows that like some real monsters are created from just the monstrous actions of people who are even more benign, just like a, I accept the bribe and all this. Anyways, it's late now, I'm tired, so we're gonna call it a night. Managed to get this done in 2 parts. Alright, have a good night everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.